Headlines burning, chaos on the feed. Woke mob shouting what we're allowed to read. Aliens landing while the pundits cry. Hollywood melting while the markets fly. Anthony! The Conqueror!
Well, hello. I decided to do this video randomly. I've got other things planned. I wanted to do one about Bigfoot and all that. If you're not an Ark Raiders player, this probably won't mean anything to you. If you're thinking about playing Ark Raiders and you're a bit late to the game, then watch this. First of all, I absolutely love Ark Raiders. It's the most addictive game I've played in years. If you watch my previous video, you'll see exactly my thoughts on it. But I've come to a bit of an impasse, and I want to say things now that I don't see any other content maker mentioning, which is I'm a casual gamer. I've got kids, I've got a job. I'm lucky if I get an hour a night, maybe even every other night. You know, life's unpredictable. And this latest update came out of Ark Raiders. First of all, before we proceed, go to Level Cap Gaming, like and subscribe. I've got their video in the background to show you exactly what the latest update is showing and what has in it. But I'm tired. I'm tired because I really love the game. The mechanics are great. I love the story, or what we know of the story. But as you can see on the screen right now, they've introduced some new Ark, and it's brutal. Like, we were saying for ages that casual gamers, like, we need more Ark. And what we meant by that is when you spawn into some maps, you get maybe 1 or 2 Rocketeers, 1 on Buried City, maybe 2 on Blue Gate. We wanted a few more Wasps, a few more Pops, things like that. Instead, what we got was fucking, I don't know, something from the Terminator universe just destroying everyone. It's literally a queen in the air. And if anyone's played, they know exactly what I'm on about. And really, I'm a bit worried that the game, as you can see now on the screen, this is one of the new map conditions where you have to go and extract a blueprint or some Ark materials from these assessors. I'm all for the game modes they're adding, but these are purely group based, which is fine. But not everybody has a group of friends to play with, and not everybody wants to join into a game with a load of people they don't know or trust and randomly get matchmaked. Since the update also, they have reset the aggression based again, and they're doing this now every month. And for the past 6 rounds I've played, because that's all I've played since the update, because I've lost my patience. 6 rounds, 4 of those rounds I've been ratted at. And I mean really sickly ratted. I had one guy who was asking me to team up, and I just said politely, because I actually used my fucking microphone, and I said, no offense mate, I'm just doing some trials and I want to get some loot, some materials, you go on. Okay, and then he threw a gas grenade at me and just killed me. Thing is, if you fight back, then you'll be put in more aggressive servers. But I'm doubting that now, because I've never shoot back, I don't kill people, I don't play the game for that, and if people want to play it for that, that's cool. But this is not working, this matchmaking, because it's put me off. Like, who does that benefit every month when you reset the matchmaking? It doesn't benefit me or the people that are friendly. It only benefits the dickheads, the people that are rats that go around shooting people because they can't be bothered to loot themselves, which is a whole new subject. It doesn't benefit me when it gets reset. It means I have to go through the crap again. So, just do a PvE mode and a PvP only mode. And the beauty of that is you're not going to be punished by an aggressive matchmaking system. Depending on your mood, you play what you want to play. Don't get me wrong, I actually sometimes think I wouldn't mind trying a bit of PvP. But I don't want to go into a round that's a friendly environment, shoot some people up to satisfy my curiosity, and then be permanently put in aggressive rounds for the future. You know, because the next round I might feel like just doing a PvE. So just split it. I know that's a controversial take. A lot of people saying, "Oh, you've got a skill issue." Yeah, fucking maybe I have. I'm not looking to compete. I'm looking to have a bit of fun, go and loot, go and meet people, help people out in scenarios, revive people. I like doing that shit. It's just part of my character. It's how I play. And if people want to go around shooting each other, that's absolutely fine. Go around and shoot each other, but it should be separated. You really should. Or even have three. Have a PvP, PvE, and a PvPvE mode. Let people choose depending on mode. Because I personally would, out of 10 rounds, I would definitely do 9 PvE. But sometimes I might think, do you know what? I'll customize a loadout. And I'll go into PvP sometimes and see how I get on with that. I might get some rare root blueprints or whatever it may be. And then suddenly, a new quest comes up like you see on the screen with the resources now. And you think, oh, I need to get certain resources, but I don't want to be shot at and lose it after half an hour of looking each time in a round. So I'll go in and get what I need to get out, do that a couple of times, build up my arsenal of weapons, ammunition, then I'll jump back into PvP, have a bit of fun there. They've also brought out new guns, as you could see on the screen there, but again, they're really just PvP focused. They say that they're for the ARC, the shotgun, but everybody knows that PvP players use the shotguns, and this is even more buffed up. So I don't want this to be like a hate video, but I just want people to be aware that yes, this update came out. It did fix a few problems. They said that they fixed the free loadout problem. So if there's a free loadout, you've got less chance of going into a round fresh. Great. It's not working though. It's not working at all. Because out of the 6 rounds that I've done, I've checked 5 times. 5 times I've been put in with like 20 minutes left, 19 minutes left, and everything's been looted. And I'm just thinking, as a casual gamer, I'm being forced out. The only way you can succeed in these new missions is to be part of a group. Now, as you saw on the screen there, they're bringing out a new map next month. Too late though. We've had other games come out. Marathon is another one that people are talking about. A lot of people have jumped to that. From what I've seen, it doesn't look better. It's not my style. But that's a real risk. They should have brought it forward and just surprised everyone and said, look, in this update, we're bringing out a new map. I give it 1-2 weeks. I think Hutch, the streamer, summed it up. People will get bored in 1-2 weeks. They'll do their trials. They'll use the new weapons. Then they'll get bored again, and so on and so on. So here's the new objective you see on the screen. The problem is, if you're a solo player trying to do this and go and get the loot from these assessors, you're going to get fucked. You get like a couple of vaporizers on you, a couple of rocketeers, a load of wasps and hornets and fireflies and comets coming at you. You can't do it on your own, so you need to be part of a group. But I didn't join the game to be part of a group. I joined the game to be more of like a fucking Batman type character, where I go alone, I do my thing, and if I see people in need of help, I like to join in. And I've seen plenty of players do the same thing, and I love that approach. I feel in control. When I can't lock myself into a group of people, because this will happen, like you see on the screen now, ratting. You'll join a trio, you'll go do the mission, everything's hunky-dory, you're all having a laugh, and then suddenly you go to extract and one of them kills you. One of them kills you and you've lost everything, and I can't go through that stress every time. So yes, the update's good. They have addressed some issues. I like the addition that there's new ARC, but I think they've gone way over bloody board on it. This free loadout issue's not working. I would say the only positive thing about this update is that they fixed the UI a bit. So the crafting has been made a bit easier. And it's what people were calling out. So I think that they are listening to people. I just think they're listening to the wrong people. People have been crying out for a PvE mode. People have been crying out for a bounty system. So when people rat, you can tag them and then they get hunted down and you can get XP or money or whatever. That was a cool idea. People have called out for factions, so you can start creating factions so you can help each other, trade amongst yourselves. Go and do... I would join a faction. I'd be a solo player who joins a faction. And then I might jump in and, help out on certain progress that needs to be done or certain map conditions. But the way it is at the moment, it just feels like it's for streamers to make good content with these new weapons and this new map condition. And as a casual gaming dad, I just feel like I'm being pushed out because I don't have friends to play online. It's not that I don't really want to either. And I don't have the trust to just join random people in a trio and go and loot something really valuable and expect them to not shoot at me. Like I said, I've been ratted the past few days, really sick ones as well. One guy shot me, and I was crawling to the extract, trying to get out, and I managed to hide from him and get to the extract, and then there was just a camper waiting at the extract who shot me, so I had two rats on me at one point. And then, like I said, that one who gassed me, and then it's just too much at the moment, the rats. I don't know how PvP players play, personally, a game like this. Call of Duty, Battlefield, I get it. Battlefront, Star Wars, I get it. I used to play those games. The difference is, in those games, you fight, you die, you respawn in the next 10-20 seconds, you carry on the fight, you haven't lost loads of equipment, you just keep going, you know? But in this game, it means something. You could have spent 20-25 minutes looting, found something that you've been searching days, weeks for, so you can finally upgrade a weapon, finish a quest, complete a trial, whatever the hell it may be, only for someone to sit there by extract and shoot you and take everything. As a casual gamer who only might get an hour, so enough time for a round or two in the evening, that is not a fun feeling. It's not. It's like imagine you do an RPG. Now RPGs have save features where you can save the game at any time. But years ago you had to save at checkpoints. And years ago you might do an RPG, get half hour, 45 minutes into a mission, get your gear, and die. And then you have to load from the same. That's the same mentality here, so it's like a step backwards. So yeah, I think Arc Raiders is bloody awesome. I think they need to really address the fact that the casual gamers who make up a massive chunk of their fan base, their player base, need a PvE only mode. Fact. I don't. I don't. That's a hill that I will die on. Some will say to me, "Oh, you just have a skill issue." Yeah, like I said, I don't care. I see the way some people are playing and the way they're shooting each other and jumping off and grabbing ropes and climbing up on the arc and all that. And fair play to you. You're better skilled than me. I've got nothing, but I don't play for that. I don't play to compete. I play to chill, to escape my world, just to have a bit of fun, like a lot of people. You want to compete and be the best? That's absolutely cool. You should be able to do that. You've paid for the game too, and you should be able to do that in the right servers. And I should be able to go off and do things in my way, in my servers. I don't want to be running across a map with something valuable and getting shot at by someone on a free loadout who's got nothing to risk, and he's sitting on 8 hours a day, and he does that, or she, and does that all day, just sitting there, literally just getting people and taking their stuff because they don't want to go around looting. It should be separated. So I think Arc really needs to focus on that. I saw a rumour coming out yesterday that April the 20th that they're going to introduce a type of PvE mode. I don't know. I don't believe everything I see. There's a lot of AI generated images and posts and stuff, so take it with a pinch of salt. But fantastic game. I just feel like the developers need to kind of just find some identity. What is your end game? You said you got a 10-year plan, but we're so far 6 months into it, not even, or approximately going into 6 months, and the community's divided. You know, at first you catered to kind of everyone, then you started catering to PvE players because you brought in an update where people got extra XP for shooting Arc that other people were shooting at. Basically, it was Shrouded Sky. People loved that. Then suddenly you bring in a new update with new weapons that are kind of PvP focused. Then you brought in Trials, which was if you shoot other raiders you get, you know, trial points, but you say you're not a PvP focused game. Sort out what it is you want the game to be. And I told you the simple solution. You can be all of that. Just separate the servers, let people choose. I want to go into PvE today. I want to go into PvP today. And possibly I want to go into how it is now, and give people the choice. Me personally, 99% of the time I'll stick in PvE, but I know a lot of people would just want to stick to PvP, and let them. I just don't want to be shot at all the time and all my shit taken by some little tweenie who's on 8, 9, 10 hours a day, and I can't compete with that. So of course I'm going to have a skill issue. You know, if I'm only playing football half an hour every few days compared to someone who plays it professionally and plays 10 hours a day practicing, of course they're going to be better than me. That's fine. That's cool. It's how the universe works. Anyway, rant over. I think I'm just going to take a break from it for now. I think the new update was good that they added, but they've way overpowered this fucking vaporizer thing. Jesus, man. Let me go back to the beginning of the video. You'll see how it works, this vaporizer. It's brutal. See, this guy's trying to get in, and there's a vaporizer, there's a rocketeer. You can't... This thing, it'll get you, and it takes most of your health straight away, man. These things, it's just so overpowered. People ask for more arc and all that, but this was just... Okay, let's go to the other extreme. Developers need to find a middle ground in this company, I swear to God. It's just too overpowered now. So not only do we have rats to deal with, we've got this and free loadouts. It's just too much. Too much is against the casual gamer like myself. Not much is being done to benefit us. You know, like I said, a bounty system would be good. People will rally together and hunt down rats. That would be good. They're not interested in that, clearly. So, anyway, that's the video over. I just wanted that little rant because it's been bothering me. I've seen a few people leave comments on various videos like this or Steam, forums and Reddit, whatever it may be. Loads of people love it. I'm not hating on it. I'm just a bit concerned with the more overall picture of it. So I think they really need to kind of remember what was the purpose of their game, because originally they built this game to be PvE, then they added in PvP because they said they felt it was boring. Fair enough. Clearly we kind of disagree, and we've got people that cater to both, but we don't want to be playing together, so split the servers. Now, I'm not a developer, I don't expect that to be an easy feat. It might take time, but at least tell us that's what your plan might be, so it's going to keep people hooked. Or you might take a break now and join later, but at this moment in time it just looks like you have to be part of a group. PvP is becoming more prominent. They're going to cater more to PvP with the weapons they're bringing out. Fine. Okay. Just say that that's the route you're going down over the next 6 months or a few years is going to be very PvP focused. Okay, that's your choice. I'll take a break. I might join again in a few years. Just tell us. Because every update that comes out, I'm trying to hold on to hope that something is there more beneficial to PvE players like myself. And a new map condition like this with a new arc that literally just fries you in seconds, along with the Firefly they brought out, along with that comet. As a solo player, it's a bit too barbaric. And then you got rats hiding behind rocks. I can't. So anyway, rant over. I'll start doing some different videos, but hopefully there's a few of you out there who are watching this going, you know what? Yeah, I feel the same. Then leave a comment, please. Because at this moment in time, I kind of feel like I'm one of the few. I might jump on again later, but I know I'm just going to get ratted, and every time I jump into a round, I always put full effort into putting my best weapons and going in with, you know, provisions and everything, because I want to play the game properly. I treat it kind of like an RPG, but I know I'm probably going to get shot at by a rat, someone with a crappy gun that somehow is equal in power to my level 4 or 5 Renegade or Tempest, and someone's there with a kettle and they kill me in a couple of shots. And yeah, and the way the game's designed, the moment whoever gets the first shot off, mathematically they are the ones that are likely to win. And because it's not your traditional PvP game like Call of Duty where you know that you have to shoot the enemy, in this, people say it brings excitement. It doesn't. It brings stress. I don't need stress in my life. I have enough of it in my private life. I play games to escape. That's why I want a PvE mode. Yes, the Ark are stressful enough on their own. I don't need rats to add into that stress. Certainly stealing all the stuff that I've hard worked for. It's ethically wrong. If they want to do that, go over there. Anyway, rant over. Let's focus more. I'm going to do another few videos coming up, so please stay tuned, like and subscribe. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It means a lot to me. Disagree with me, it's cool. I'm not attacking PvP players here. I'm defending them. They have a right to be rats. They have a right to play the way they want. I just feel like people should have the choice to separate the two, and I think that should be a priority for Embark at the moment. Adding new arcs, adding new map conditions is all great. It's a good sign, but who are you focusing on? Because it's kind of not clear at the moment, because this new update is not for solo players. So It's for trios, really, groups, and then they'll rat each other out, and I just haven't got the time and energy for that crap. Anyway, have a good one. Take care. Bye.